So do you agree with Malcolm X that white people should be killed? Is that why you're here?
You damn right I do.
You do?
You think I'm scared to say that to you?
You think white people should be killed, huh?
Thought we should be killed when y'all came and stole us from Africa and put us in chains and murdered us for over 400 years. So yeah, you do need to die. I think everybody else on the planet will have peace when you're dead.
Are you responsible for what your parents did?
Listen, I'm talking for me. I answered your question.
All right.
Now I'm done talking because I don't negotiate with fucking terrorists. I think you should go back to those caves that you crawled out of in the Caucasus Mountains because you can't leave black and brown people alone. We can't have any peace on the planet because of white supremacy and white existence. So yeah, fucking die or go back to the caves. Not scared to say it.
We know the clock is ticking, but some guys don't want to settle down.
Well, it turns out men just don't want to tie the knot, and I guess it's our fault. That's according to a controversial new book called Stand By Your Manhood, a game changer for modern men.
Joining us right now to offer her perspective for this debate, the author who is defending his book, Peter Lloyd, and developmental psychologist, Dr. Cooper Lawrence. Welcome to both of you. First, all right, Mr. Author, you've gotten us into a lot of trouble. What are women doing to men to make them not want to get married?
It's all right. I feel pretty safe. We have an Atlantic Ocean between us, so I feel pretty safe here that I can discuss it without...
There are people there who can beat you up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
What do you base that on,
I can imagine.
Peter?
But look, I always say marriage is the fraud of the rings if you're a man. It's a wonderful institution if you're a woman because it safeguards you in so many ways. But generally, when marriages go wrong, as they frequently do, they generally fall in the favor of women. This is true in both America and in the UK. And let's be honest here, it's a contract. It's a legally binding contract, and it serves men. Not at all. So absolutely, men need to be wise to it and avoid it at all costs.
Peter, do you blame feminism?
I think there is a certain strand of feminism which has prioritized the safeguarding of women over men, even though we're all supposed to be equal. And I think what's happened is that now we live in a society where we're told men can't view women as sex objects, but women can view men as success objects, and that needs to change.
I'm going to bring in Dr. Cooper Lawrence here.
Okay, no, first of all, I mean, I have to go with the research. I mean, I think a lot of what Peter talks about is very anecdotal, but what the research shows is that women feel the same way. It's not just men. It's not like men are the ones who are deciding, you know, marriage isn't for me and women are trying to trap me. You know, the latest research shows that women feel the same way, and between the ages of 18 and 30, the emerging adults, they're less likely to want to get married at all. There was a Pew study done recently. 25% of millennials just never want to get married at all. That's women and men, and the majority are also women. So the idea that men are being trapped by women is ridiculous.
Do you believe that women are to blame here? And do you believe that men should be running from marriage when it comes to families? Let's not think. A lot of marriages include children, and we've seen the benefits of marriage as it pertains to kids.
You know, it's funny. Ask Men did this study recently, and they asked men. They asked 20,000 men, do you want to get married? 95% said absolutely. Marriage is definitely in my long-term plan. But the research is showing that men are getting married later, that women are getting married later, that people are getting married later. So I think what Peter's talking about might be people in their 20s and 30s,
Peter,
but once you get older.
Right. Peter, you're focused on divorce. When divorce happens, your research shows men get screwed. They lose half of what they have, and they can't see their kids in a lot of cases.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens all the time. And this is after, don't forget, this is after 50 years of so-called, you know, equality drive from feminism. If feminism was such an equality movement, and don't get me wrong, it's done some wonderful things, but if it was such an equality movement, why would it allow fathers to be so disenfranchised from families? Why would it even allow the very existence of alimony, which is such an old-fashioned concept? So, I'm sorry, the very basis of equality is that men don't need to subsidize women because they're independent and they can pay for their own lives and fund their own lives.
Actually, we talked about this on my radio show last night, and I was really surprised how many men and how many women called and said, you know, I don't want for the rest of my life. I want to be able to make my own money. And they don't. Well, if you gave up your life for a man and decided to have children and be home and you don't have a career, that's very different. But most of the women that called my radio show had their own lives and their own careers, and they were the ones that were being asked to pay alimony.
And child support.
Well, child support, I think everybody should pay. I mean, child support's important. Yeah. We're talking about alimony.
Absolutely.
Free money for a succession of years.
All right, Dr. Cooper Lawrence here in the United States, and Peter Lloyd, the author of the new controversial book, Stand By Your Manhood.
What is your name? What is your name?
I've already told you my name.
What is your, no, you haven't. What is your full name? What is your full name and what company do you work for?
What is
I
your
work
full
for
name?
Universal Protection. My name is Tanel Stefanescu.
Why are you questioning her? And
I'm just asking.
You are questioning the wrong person. He just said that he works for a security company, not the city. So I don't have to do what he wants. So fuck off. Who are you? Who are you? Did you go after the person who sexually harassed me? Did you go up? This is Universal Protection Security Service. Notice how they didn't get the cops here. Notice how they didn't get the cops here today. They just got some more cops, basically. So why did you do nothing about the person who sexually harassed me? I made it very clear he just sexually harassed me. Why did you not go up to him and tell him to stop? Why did you not do that? Why did you not do that? Why did you not do that?
You deal with the gentleman.
The gentleman's gone already.
He was the gentleman. He was. Oh.
Why are you here? Why are you still here?
Because we're being really loud and we're disrupting.
Is being loud a crime?
It is in our building, ma'am.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
She's standing up for herself.
I understand, ma'am.
No, you don't. You don't understand anything. You don't understand anything.
Huh? Would you yell if
She's standing up for herself.
Huh? Don't push me.
Excuse me.
Did you just push him? What stop pushing people who are defending me when you won't do your job and defend anyone.
Tell him, Donna. Tell him.
Fucking a-holes. Get your fucking ass in order and go after the person who sexually harassed me. No, he's not. He's going to... What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What is your name? What is your name? You're here in a public building wearing supposedly security service. If you don't tell me what your name...
My name is Batur.
Your name is what?
Batur.
Who?
Batur.
Batur?
Yeah.
What?
Is that enough?
No, that's not enough. What's your
sorry,
full
you
name?
don't
What's your full name?
Batur Taran.
What's your full name?
Batur Taran.
Batur Tara?
Yeah.
Okay, is that your first and last name?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, great.
Are you okay with that?
I need to know what they're going to do about the guy who sexually harassed me. That's what I need to know right now.
And that makes sense, but I would, put on the roster.
Okay, great, because if you can go through your stuff and get it, I'd like it. It'd be really good, because I'm gonna like complain about him. So I need to know, like, if you're, since you just interviewed him, it must be fresh in your mind.
We want to get all the sides, so we're selectively interviewing.
Right. So you got the side of a sexual harasser.
Huh?
So you got the side of a sexual harasser who went in there and talked about how girls matter.
We interviewed him before this happened to you.
Right. Okay.
I wasn't even aware that had happened.
It happened right behind you.
We all saw it.
Yeah, okay, so this guy's calling the cops. So the guy who ignored the guy who sexually harassed me, the guy who sexually harassed me, and who got ignored by this person is calling the cops. And yet he's not calling the cops on the person who sexually harassed me. He's calling the cops on the people.
Ma'am, if the guy sexually harassed you, you need to dial 911 and request for police.
Why would I call the cops when they act like this?
We're
act like
security
this.
for the building, okay?
Your security for the building.
Ma'am, I didn't see.
For who?
I didn't witness anything, ma'am. I'm just.
Oh, you didn't witness anything, and yet you came after. If you didn't witness anything, why did you come after me? Yet you're running away.
Ma'am.
Running away.
Ma'am, you're
running away. I'm not disrupting anything.
Business.
I'm going after the person who harassed me, which was you.